We now discuss the solution of a problem from the section Quadratic Equations, and the problem is related to the properties of complex numbers. Right. And this question has appeared in the Joint Entrance Examination Main held on 29th June 2022 in the second shift. The given question is, let alpha be a root of the equation 1 plus x square plus x to the power of 4 is equal to 0. Then the value of alpha to the power of 1011 plus alpha to the power of 2022 minus alpha to the power of 3033 is equal to. We are given four options. Option A 1, option B alpha, option C 1 plus alpha, option D 1 plus 2 alpha. We are given alpha is a root of this equation 1 plus x square plus x to the power of 4 is equal to 0. Then required to find the value of alpha to the power of 1011 plus alpha to the power of 2022 minus alpha to the power of 3033. Let's now discuss the solution of the problem in detail. We have that alpha is a root of this biquadratic equation, that is 1 plus x square plus x to the power of 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, alpha satisfies this equation. This implies alpha to the power of 4 plus alpha square plus 1 is equal to 0. This we can write it as alpha square whole square plus alpha square plus 1 is equal to 0. Alpha square is a root of a quadratic equation. So we will find the value of alpha square as alpha square is equal to minus b plus or minus under the square root of b square minus 4ac by 2 under this. And when you put the values there, you will get minus 1 plus or minus root 3i by 2, which are complex numbers. So alpha square is a complex number. But this is a very familiar complex number to all our plus 2 students. And we have studied this as the complex cube root of unity. And these are denoted by omega or omega square, where omega is a complex cube root of unity in this case. Agreed. Now, if you take alpha square is equal to omega and cubing on both sides, you will get alpha to the power of 6 is equal to omega cube is equal to 1, because it is a cube root of unity. So omega cube is equal to 1. Right. Take the next one. Alpha square is equal to omega square. Cubing on both sides, you will get alpha to the power of 6 is equal to omega to the power of 6. That is omega cube whole square. Omega cube is 1 because omega is a complex cube root of unity. So omega cube whole square is 1 square is 1. So in any case, alpha to the power of 6 will be 1. So note that alpha to the power of 6 is equal to 1 in any case. Agreed. Now, let's now take the expression whose value we have to find out. And that is alpha to the power of 1011 plus alpha to the power of 2022 minus alpha to the power of 3033. Take alpha to the power of 1011 as common. So alpha to the power of 1011 multiplied by, in brackets, 1 plus alpha to the power of 1011 minus alpha to the power of 2022. Agreed. We see this in the powers of 6. So, and adjust the value. And that is equal to alpha to the power of 6 to the power of 168. 6 into 168 is 1008. And you adjust that term, so alpha cube, because we want 1000 alpha to the power of 1011. So if you take out 1 plus, this is again alpha cube into alpha to the power of 6 into 168 minus, here 6 multiplied by 337 is exactly 2022, and that is equal to, that we write it as minus alpha to the power of 6 to the power of 337. Alpha to the power of 6 is 1. So this will be alpha cube into 1 plus alpha cube minus 1. Minus 1, because this is alpha to the power of 6 is 1. 1 to the power of 337 is 1. So you will get 1 minus 1 get cancels, and you will have alpha cube into alpha cube, that is alpha to the power of 6, which is equal to 1. So the value of alpha to the power of 1011 plus alpha to the power of 2022 minus alpha to the power of 3033 is 1. Let's look at our options. The answer 1 appears against option A. Therefore, the answer to this question is option A. That is the detailed discussion of the solution of the problem from the section quadratic equations. It is a very simple and straightforward question. I am sure that you have understood the solution of this problem, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.